this match of Overwatch is a little bit different. It's Mystery Deathmatch, which means that the heroes are randomized, and every time you die, you switch heroes, unless you jump off a cliff, because people used to do that when they didn't like the heroes they got. I know that because I used to play Mystery Heroes, which is just standard Overwatch, like objectives and stuff like that, but like this, like randomized Mystery Heroes. And it's probably been around, and I've just not seen it. And I'm out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. This was a terrible time to start recording again. I've never done Mystery Heroes in Deathmatch, and I was super excited to see how that would play out. This is my second ever match in it. My first one, I had 2 kills. This one went significantly better. And I think it's because while some people, when they play Overwatch, they main a particular hero, or 2 to 3 heroes, because I used to kind of grind arcade for loot boxes, I played a lot of Mystery Heroes. I'm definitely more of an all-rounder kind of a player. I can pretty much play anyone, not decently, but like I know, if you throw me into that character, like I know their moves and everything. There is one character that is not like that, and that's Wrecking Ball. And that's because he came after I was grinding Mystery Heroes, and I've never gotten on with him. Like I've tried him a couple of times, and I don't like it. I'm not, yeah. So luckily, I never rolled Wrecking Ball in this. Get it rolled, unintentional. I never got Wrecking Ball during this match, because otherwise things might have turned out a little bit differently. But yeah, I just put out an Overwatch Shenanigans Volume 4, and I played a lot of Deathmatch just by myself recently. Well, I mean, that's kind of what Deathmatch is all about, isn't it? But I've just been kind of like playing Deathmatch outside of record. I say outside of recording, but it still ended up in a video. But you know what I mean, just like for my own amusement, for my own fun. And it's nice. I think last time I got burned out on Overwatch was because I was playing too much Deathmatch. But it's still like a fun mode to go and do every now and again, as long as I'm still playing regular Overwatch. It'd be like I'd be playing Deathmatch so much that I hadn't played regular Overwatch in like a month, but I'd still play it regularly for Deathmatch. And while Deathmatch is fun, the game's definitely not made for it, if you know what I mean. So it's not the best mode. So since the last episode of Weekly Deathmatch, I have seen Avengers Endgame and Game of Thrones Episode 3, and I will be revealing 0 spoilers, and I won't even be talking about them that much. I just want to say this. Oh! That is all. But what else is there to talk about? Well, even more excitingly than Avengers Endgame and Game of Thrones, I have launched a new series called, well, it's not really called anything interesting, it's just my Hardcore Minecraft series, and it will be going up as many Thursdays as I can manage. I'm not going to promise to weekly episodes, because there's a very real chance that I won't be able to do that, and promising that is just going to kind of burn me out on making videos in general. But either way, keep an eye on this channel for more Hardcore Minecraft series, and that's obviously way more exciting than Avengers or anything like that, because I could die at any moment, and when those guys died, do they take the entire world with them? No, they don't. But me, this guy, I do. I have watched episode 1 too many times during editing, and then just once to like reaffirm whether it was a decent episode or not. So I kind of hate it now. But because when you watch, no matter what you make, how pleased with it you are, if you spend too much time rewatching it, you're gonna hate it. But I think I used too many little captions above the villagers and stuff like that. That was a little too much. I went a little overboard there. I even remember when I was doing it, I was like, alright, I'm gonna subtitle nearly every noise the villagers make, and this is an embarrassing Baptist fight, isn't it? I was like, I'm gonna subtitle every noise the villagers make, and it's gonna be fun. And then like I was getting towards the end of it, it took me like an hour, and I was like, oh, this was not worth it. And there were a couple of good ones in there, and I'm definitely gonna keep putting the occasional like subtitle on. If they make a noise that could be construed as something dumb in conversation, but for the most part, that's done with now. Not going to be over editing those again. As far as gaming goes, I've been getting back into World of Warcraft of all things. I say of all things like that's weird for me. It's probably about time. Like I have like this cycle of playing it and not playing it, and I did not know that traps did that much damage. Just saw that on the screen. Damn. Yeah, I have this weird cycle where like I'll be playing for a few months on and off kind of thing. I've given up trying to measure it. I used to think it was half a year on and off, but I don't think it's quite that strict. But I tried to get into it like a couple months ago and I couldn't really. There's just not a huge amount to do really, but a massive patch is coming out soon which looks like it's going to fix a lot of stuff. And I was playing my main character and I got kind of up to date on the story and all of the like 8.1.5 stuff. And then I thought this is kind of a point where I would normally fall off playing again, but I still kind of want to play World of Warcraft, so I decided to level an alternate character, which is one of my favourite things to do in that game. I level alternate characters and I collect mounts, pets, achievements, transmog sets, that kind of thing. That's kind of like my favourite thing to do in World of Warcraft, as weird as it is, like maybe even more than new story content if Battle for Azeroth is anything to go by. But the problem is with 8.0 they severely nerfed leveling speed and it just killed leveling for me. Like, it was bad. And I think they must have fixed it since, because I was just like, I don't know, I'll see if I can just level while listening to a podcast in the background or something. And I think because it's like an allied race it starts at level 20, but I think I had like 9 hours playtime from like level 20 to level 51. I was just like, damn, that's much faster than it was. That almost feels faster than what it used to be before the latest expansion, so I'm having a lot of fun doing that right now. And hopefully I will continue to do that. There may be a World of Warcraft shenanigans video coming out soon. That would be cool. I just have like this rotation of 5 games, or MMO style games I guess, which I just kind of keep coming back to and swapping out, and I would say they're basically World of Warcraft, RuneScape, Minecraft, Elder Scrolls Online and Destiny 2. Like, I just kind of have those on rotation, not consciously. It's just like there's always one that I haven't played in a while that I'm furthest away from, and that if I burn myself out on one I'll be like, I guess I'll see what's going on in that game. And I'd say most recently I've kind of burned myself out on Elder Scrolls Online and RuneScape, and I guess Destiny 2 as well. That was a few months ago now though. And I've kind of started playing World of Warcraft and Minecraft again, so yeah, the cycle goes on and on and on, and it never stops. Please help me, I am doomed to repeat myself until my dying days. But yes, in conclusion, I guess, even though we've still got a few minutes left in this video and I grossly underestimated the scale at which I'd zoomed out in my video editing software, I mean, I fall off of Overwatch and come back to it over and over again as well, as you can see in my weekly deathmatch habits, but it doesn't, like, I don't know, for some reason I don't categorise it the same as everything else, but I mean, it's the same with every game, even RPGs. The problem with RPGs is that when I stop playing it and then I want to play it again, I'm worried that I need to refresh myself on the story, and a big problem was I used to try and, enjoy watching me choke as Brigitte for like 2 minutes. I used to try and start over whenever I want to get back into those games after a few months of not playing, but then I would just get bored because I'd already played those parts, so I've been trying not to do that as much. And lately I've been feeling a pull to go back and finish Assassin's Creed Origins, and also to maybe try Dragon Age Inquisition again. Those are kind of the 2 games that are really calling to me right now. But first, I don't know, I feel like I should try and finish Borderlands, because I got like, as far as I've ever gotten in Borderlands, I did replay that one because that's been years, and also it's been remastered, and I've pretty much got up to the same point that I stopped last time, so I want to kind of push through that that wall I always hit of, I've just done the same thing and I can't be asked to keep going. But the problem with Borderlands is it does get very samey, but I don't know if I'll keep playing that or if I'll uninstall it and give up and go back to playing something else. I lead such an interesting life. My daily life is filled with problems of, I want to play the video games, but I want to play other video games at the same time. Boy, is that difficult. I'm quite a privileged bastard, really, aren't I? Get to play games, get to afford games. I guess it's. Have you ever seen that triangle diagram of, you either have time to play games and money to play games, but like no life, or like the life and the money but no time to play games, or like the money and the game, or I already said that one, or like a life and no money. I fucked that up. You know what I mean? Anyway, I feel like I'm kind of, I don't know, I don't really have a life, but also like, I don't know, it's got a bit real, didn't it? It'll be less real next time.